Hi, we're looking at a chart of a weekly chart of a Bitcoin here futures. And as you can see, Bitcoin has dropped down below its 200-day moving average to 59,60,000. This is the lowest it has been since 2024, where it was at this stage coming out of it. It did go up higher, made a high 127,000 in back in October, and then it has started coming down here consistently, trying to go up, but again and again it is met by this trend line and has now making a new low. Let's take a look at the daily chart on Bitcoin. This is the fares. 127 was the highest it was last October, governed by this downward moving trend line. It touched there briefly in May 12th, and then it has started selling off here to 59,000. There are a lot of factors that are affecting Bitcoin. It is due to the war, the geopolitical situation, as well as the problems with um, regulation, and also some of the countries and places, Africa and other places, people have been not holding it as much, and they are liquidating some of their Bitcoin in order for whatever the reasons that may be because of the instability. And so the Bitcoin is taking it a little bit on the chin and is down here. Looks like it's going to form a bottom here at 59,000, 60,000. This trend line is sitting here, right here, that the last time about 62. So if it bounces back here, then we can see what progress it made. But related to Bitcoins is also the MSTR, which is the micro strategy that most people look at it. Is the biggest holder of Bitcoin, and they also has this downward looking chart here, which is which all the moving averages pointing down. However, it did have an uptick here at 199,000 in May, and after that it just started again coming down here. So there is a bottoming tail here today, and they may find a bottom here because this was the low here, which is not broken 104 yet. So this may be a bottom here for MSTR. Michael Saylor has been on Charles Schwab TV talking about the liquidations they're having. They did sell a small quantity of Bitcoin, as I heard. It may be correct, but it is not indicative of anything at all. Some of the liquidations are coming from banks and other institutions. So now let's take a look at MSTY, which is the ETF that is based on, this is the MSTY. It's based on Bitcoin and also MSTR. And it is making its lowest low here at 16.24, which is the lowest it has hit. They are giving up dividends, which are weekly now, $14 to $15 a month, a week, and the dividends are still continuing, but they're not as robust as it used to be for a dollar 50, but it was a monthly dividend. So the dividend has also stopped. The loss of value, the net asset value, is definitely not by itself. It is because of the MSTR stock as well as the Bitcoin. If you look at it here and back in May 11th, it was at 27.49, and now it has receded down to, on a 15-minute chart, you can see it bottomed out at 16.25 and is trying to go up. If Bitcoin futures rise on also MSTR moves, this will continue back again to 21, 23 levels. So that is where basically you are here on MSTY. And on a weekly chart, let's take a look at it here again. This is not a good looking chart. It's a bearish chart, but it looks like it is bottoming out here in the next few weeks. Would be very important to see how this futures on how the Bitcoin does, and it's all governed by the BTC bandwagon, and that's where we are looking at it here. So this is the state of the affairs here, and I will get back to you. If you have any questions, feel free to write and comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.